Hey guys, Chris Fix here. Today we're going to talk about something super important for staying comfortable in your car, the air conditioning system. So what is it? Your car's AC is like a refrigerator for your cabin. Its main job is to take the hot, sticky air from inside your car, cool it down, and blow it back out so you feel refreshed. This isn't just about comfort, it's also about safety. When you're driving in extreme heat, staying cool helps you stay focused and alert on the road. A hot driver is a tired driver, and that can be dangerous for you and everyone else. Imagine it's the middle of summer, a real scorcher of a day. The date is July 31st, 2025, and the sun is beating down on your car. You've been parked outside for a few hours, and when you open the door, a wave of heat hits you like a brick wall. The steering wheel is too hot to touch, and the seats are burning. This is where your AC system becomes your best friend. With the push of a button, you can start a process that will transform that hot, uncomfortable car into a cool, pleasant space. It's a lifesaver for daily commutes, long road trips, or even just a quick trip to the store. Another great benefit of your AC system is that it helps to dehumidify the air. Have you ever noticed how your windows fog up on a rainy or humid day? That's because there's too much moisture in the air inside your car. When you turn on your air conditioner, it pulls that moisture out of the air as it cools it down. This is why using your AC, even on a cool but rainy day, is the fastest way to clear up foggy windows. It improves your visibility, making your drive much safer. So, it's not just for heat, it's for clear sight too. So in short, your car's air conditioning is a critical system. It's designed to fight back against the heat, keeping you cool and comfortable. It also removes moisture from the air, which helps you see clearly when your windows fog up. Without it, driving in many climates would be almost unbearable and potentially unsafe. Understanding how it works is the first step to making sure it keeps running cold for years to come. Now, let's get into the guts of the system and see how all the magic happens. Alright, let's look under the hood and see what makes your AC system work. There are four main parts that work together in a team. First up is the compressor. You can think of the compressor as the heart of the system. It's usually driven by a belt connected to your engine. Its job is to take a special gas, called refrigerant, and squeeze it really hard. This pressurizes the refrigerant and gets it moving through the system. When the compressor kicks on, you might hear a click and see your engine's RPMs dip just a little bit. That's the heart starting its work. Next, that hot, high-pressure refrigerant gas flows to the condenser. The condenser looks a lot like a small radiator, and it's usually located right at the front of your car, in front of the actual engine radiator. As you drive, or as the cooling fan blows, air passes over the condenser's fins. This outside air cools the refrigerant down, causing it to turn from a hot gas into a high-pressure liquid. This is a super important step because it gets rid of the heat that was pulled from inside your car. It's basically dumping the heat outside. After the condenser, the now liquid refrigerant goes through a receiver dryer or an accumulator, which removes any moisture to protect the system. Then it goes to the expansion valve or orifice tube. This little part is like a nozzle that sprays the refrigerant. As the high-pressure liquid is forced through a tiny opening, it suddenly loses pressure and turns into a very cold, low-pressure mist. This is the moment the cold is actually created. It's a simple part, but without it, the whole system wouldn't be able to produce that icy cold air we all love on a hot day. Finally, that super cold refrigerant mist flows into the evaporator. The evaporator is another small radiator-like part, but this one is hidden deep inside your dashboard. A fan, called the blower motor, blows air from your car's cabin across the evaporator's cold fins. The refrigerant inside the evaporator absorbs the heat from the air, making the air very cold. This cold air is what then blows out of your vents. After absorbing the heat, the refrigerant turns back into a low-pressure gas and travels back to the compressor to start the whole cycle all over again. Now that you know how the AC system makes cold air, let's talk about how you control it. There are two main types of controls in cars: manual AC and fully automatic temperature control, or FATC for short. A manual system is the one you're probably most familiar with. It has knobs or dials that you have to adjust yourself. You have one knob for the fan speed, low, medium, high, another for the temperature, blue for cold, red for hot, and a third one to choose which vents the air comes out of, like face, feet, or defrost. With a manual system, you are the one doing all the work. If you get in a hot car, you'll probably turn the fan to full blast and the temperature knob all the way to cold. After a few minutes, you might start to feel too cold. So you have to reach over and turn the fan down or adjust the temperature knob a little bit towards the warm side. You are constantly making small adjustments to stay comfortable. It works perfectly fine, but it requires your constant attention to maintain the perfect temperature inside the car. This is where FATC comes in, and it's a total game changer. With a FATC system, you don't have knobs. You usually have a digital display and buttons. All you have to do is set your desired temperature, say 72 degrees Fahrenheit or 22 degrees Celsius, and press the auto button. That's it. The system takes over completely. It's like having a smart thermostat for your car. It uses a bunch of sensors to figure out how to get the cabin to your chosen temperature and keep it there without you touching anything else. The FATC system is much smarter because it uses information to make decisions. It has sensors that measure the temperature inside the car, the temperature outside the car, and even a sun load sensor on the dashboard that detects how much sunlight is shining into the cabin. Using all this data, the system's computer automatically adjusts the fan speed, the air temperature blend, and which vents are used. It does all the little adjustments for you, so you can just focus on driving without ever feeling too hot or too cold. It's a set it and forget it system. So let's put this all together with a real-world example. It's that hot summer afternoon again. You get into your car and it feels like an oven inside. If you have a FATC system, you just press auto and set the temperature to a comfortable 72 degrees Fahrenheit. At first, the system knows the cabin is extremely hot. The sun load sensor detects intense sunlight. So, the computer commands the AC to work at maximum power. It will automatically crank the fan speed to high and direct all the cold air through the face-level vents to cool you down as quickly as possible. As the cabin starts to cool down, the interior temperature sensor tells the computer that you're getting closer to your target of 72 degrees. The FATC system will then begin to make subtle adjustments automatically. It will gradually slow down the fan speed so it's not blowing a hurricane in your face anymore. It might also start to mix in a tiny bit of warm air to make sure the air coming out of the vents isn't freezing cold. It might even change the airflow from your face to both your face and feet to distribute the cool air more evenly. You don't have to do anything, you're just driving, listening to music, and enjoying the ride. The system is constantly monitoring the conditions and making tiny, seamless changes to maintain that perfect 72-degree environment you asked for. If a cloud covers the sun load sensor will detect the change, and the system might slightly reduce the cooling effort to save energy. If the sun comes back out, it will ramp up the cooling again. It's an intelligent system designed entirely around your comfort and convenience. The biggest benefit of FATC is that it provides a consistent and comfortable environment with minimal distraction. You set the temperature once at the start of your drive and never have to think about it again. This is not only more comfortable but also safer, as you're not fumbling with knobs and dials while you should be focused on the road. So, while a manual AC gets the job done, a FATC system elevates the driving experience by using technology to take care of your comfort for you. And that, my friends, is how you can use technology to make your drive so much better.